Rihlatal-Quran Academy is a journey that takes Muslims all over the world to learn Arabic, recite the Holy Quran, and understand Islam.
So, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, ya Muhammad.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله
How are you
وبركاته.
today?
I'm good, thanks.
So, inshallah, ya Muhammad, you will explain to us and interpret Surah Nuh, giving the story of the Prophet Nuh, sallallahu alayhi wa ala nabiyyina salatu wassalam. So, could you please start?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إنا أرسلنا نوحا إلى قومه أن أنذر قومك من قبل أن يأتيهم عذاب أليم. And Allah sent Prophet Nuh to warn in his people about the punishment and
Why Allah, before he send them punishment, why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala send the Prophet Nuh, as ayah number 3 says?
uh, أن أن
أن
دعوتهم
اعبدوا الله.
أن يعبدوا الله اتقوه وأطيعون
So
to
what?
to obey and to worship Allah and obey Him.
And obey him, great. And he even used to invite his people for a long time. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in number 5, ayah number 5, he says,
He says, and قال ربي إني
إني دعوت قومي.
دعوت قومي ليلا ونهارا. Prophet Nuh said
That he invited and he called his people to Allah, to worship Allah, laylan wa nihara. What do you mean laylan wa nihara?
day and night.
Day and night. For how many years that Nuh called his people to worship Allah?
More than 1,000 years.
ألف سنة إلا 50 عاما. Great. What people used to do, what the people of Noah used to do, each time that Noah used to call them to worship Allah, what they used to do, as ayah number 7 described that. It says,
whenever the Prophet Nuh used to invite them, they used to press their fingers and to their ears and cover themselves.
جعلوا أصابعهم في آذانهم. What does it mean?
Cover themselves with their clothes.
No, أصابعهم, like that.
Cover and I mean press their fingers to their ears.
To the earth. واستغشوا ثيابهم. What do you mean ثياب?
Clothes.
Clothes. Okay, what they are doing, what they used to do?
They used to cover themselves with their clothes.
Why they do so?
Because they didn't believe in what he was saying.
You don't want to hear what Nuh says, right? What the Prophet Nuh what the Prophet Nuh did after that?
He then
he reminds them of what Allah did, like he created samawat. What do you mean samawat?
The sky.
Eyes. And جعل القمر. What do you mean القمر? Like the sky enlightened by the qamar. What is the qamar? The moon.
The moon.
Okay, and there is also a shams. What do you mean a shams?
The sky. No, the sun.
The sun. At the end, Nuh said that قال نوح رب إنهم عصوني. So at the end that Nuh said that, oh Allah, my people do not follow me. They disappoint me. They neglected your message. What Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered Nuh to do?
To build a boat, an ark.
Yeah, exactly. A huge boat, and to take in it.
And to take the people, the followers with them.
The people who follow Noah, as well as from each creature that must take. From each creature, Nuh must take male and female, ذكرا وأنثى. Why?
And so it could increase.
Yeah, why Allah command Nuh to build an ark, a ship, to build a ship on the desert. And even his people used to make fun of him. Why people used to make fun of him? The people who disbelieve in him, because they didn't believe that he was living in the desert, and how the ship could move inside of the desert. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered him by creating a ship or building a ship and the boat, and to put in that ship a male and female for each creature and his followers, right? Why? Because Allah says, مِمَّا خَطِئَاتِهِمْ أُغْرِقُوا. Allah will do what for them? For those for people who disbelieve in Noah. What people did with them? How Allah punished them.
So he and opened up the earth, and there was water coming out, and as well as for the sun.
Water coming up from the earth, as well as the sky opened up, was pouring water. So they أغرقوا. You know what I mean? أغرقوا?
Drown, so they could drown.
Exactly. And then what also their punishment on the hereafter? Naran.
Naran, hell.
Hell, exactly. What was Nuh's supplication? What was the dua of the Nuh at the وقال نوح, ayah number 26.
It was وقال نوح ربي لا تذر
لا تذر على الأرض من الكافرين ضيارا. What does it mean?
It means do not leave don't leave a single disbeliever on earth.
On earth. Why? إنك إن تذرهم يضلوا عبادك. If you leave any one of those disbelieve you, they will misguide those who believe in you. They will misguide the followers who believe in you. ولا يلد إلا فاجرا كفارا. And in comparison with what the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam did, the Prophet Muhammad used to say that Allahumma اغفر لقومي فإنهم لا يعلمون. Oh Allah, forgive my people as they don't know. Why? Because Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allah describes him as he was sent as a mercy. وما أرسلناك إلا رحمة للعالمين. O Muhammad, we send you as a mercy for the whole world. So this is like how this. So Nuh, you said Nuh called his people for how many years?
1,000 years and more.
1,000
years or more.
No, not how long did he live. How long did he make da'wah, invite his people to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? ألف سنة إلا 50 عاما.
So 1,000, take that away from 50, which is 950.
950, exactly. So that means those people used to live longer than us, right? They used to live longer than the Prophet Muhammad Ummah. What about the lifespan of the Prophet Muhammad Ummah?
It was from 60 to 70.
Yeah, that's why the Prophet Muhammad says, أعمار أمتي بين الستين والسبعين. How could Muhammad's Ummah compete with those different nations and those different people?
Rihlatal-Qadr, by praying Rihlatal-Qadr.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us not only Laylatul Qadr, Allah give us nafahat. What mean of nafahat? Special occasions in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doubles the reward. Like Laylatul Qadr, if you worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for one night, Allah will give you a reward for more than 83 years, which is equal 1,000 months. For example, Arafah, Yawm Arafah, the day of Arafah. If you fast for the day of Arafah, Allah forgives it for you 2 years. Sanatun Qadima. So all of these, we call them like nafahat. What do you mean nafahat? Like specific occasion in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doubles the reward in order to make the ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam could compete with previous ummah. Ya Muhammad, thank you so much for your interpretation for Surah Nuh. Till next episode. Salamullahi alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Fi ra'ayatillahi wa anna ya Muhammad. Wassalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
If you would like to learn Arabic, recite the Holy Quran, or memorize it, join us and visit our site, Rihlatal-Quran Academy.com.